Gemma Magnuson. I am the second strongest woman in the world, and I am a complete Organo Gold lover.
And I see over here, this is your gym, right?
Yes.
Over there is a number of your trophies, right?
Just a few. The others are in a different place, but the big one is the European Cup that I won in 2005, and I like that one.
So
it's big.
You have some world records. Tell me about your world records.
Yeah, I've got a few. I've got overhead world records, the super yoke, which is carrying something on your back fast. It's sprinting with 250 kilos on your back, and yeah, the axolon. That's a big, thick bar that you clean to your chest and then press above your head, like Olympic lifting, but it's much thicker, like the size of a Coke can.
Right.
And I've got that one too.
So tell me about your experiences of drinking Organo Gold. When did you first start drinking it, and what did you notice?
I found it in Scotland at the expo, and we sort of stumbled across it by accident. We got completely hooked, just from the taste, and then we realised there were massive health benefits to it. We then felt the massive health benefits to it, got to the last 3 sachets and started getting worried about where we were going to get it from, phoning around people to see where we could, and then finally got it off the internet. And then, of course, I met yourself, Pete, then the rest is history, because we now have a supplier.
Well, you're also in the business.
I am also now a supplier.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. So tell me about what you've noticed as far as having it as a pre-workout, because you've come across lots of pre-workouts before, right? So just talk to me about what you've noticed from other pre-workouts and this as a pre-workout.
My favourite part of Organo Gold is taking it before a workout. I mean, I've tested as a job all the different sorts of supplements on the market, so I'm quite an advocate of lots of different things, but as far as I'm concerned, I just feel like I can use more oxygen, maximise the oxygen consumption when I'm using the Organo Gold, and it doesn't give you the buzz that you get from the other supplements, so you're not ever going to get the crash. You've just got a constant, steady amount of energy that it gives you exactly what you need to perform at your best. And I've tried it for lots of different things, including max lifting as well, and it's as good for max lifting as it is for conditioning, for example, or cardio. Love it.
And what about your clients? What have some of your clients have noticed?
The clients have noticed the same thing, with the ability to perform better in a conditioning class. Also, that their energy is sustained throughout the day when they've been drinking the Organo Gold, and the alkalizing effect. For my clients that were big coffee drinkers anyway, the massive benefit they've noticed is how alkaline they're getting, and all the health benefits that comes with that, just from swapping from an acidic coffee to an alkaline coffee. And I like that the most.
This is how I start my day, guys. I get in early in the morning, get my cup of coffee, in this case, healthy coffee, all right? It's Organo Gold with Ganoderma in it. It's good stuff right here. Keeps me focused, alert for the day. I work a lot, sometimes 60, 65 hours a week, and I train. I got a family, so it's a bit crazy. But this stuff keeps me focused, and it's great for you too. It's great for your immune system. It boosts your immune system up. So it's very good stuff to have in the morning. Make sure you check it out. Ganoderma. Peace. What do we need to train? We need oxygen, and the herb in this coffee called Ganoderma. Ganoderma is an incredible nitrate donor. Nitric oxide is one of the most important molecules in the human body because it's what signals the wall of blood vessels to relax. Normal coffee is acidic and has a pH of about 5, and when we exercise, we create even more acid. This coffee has a pH of around 7, which means it promotes alkalinity within the body, all right? It's an anti-inflammatory, and it also has some antioxidant properties that are great for you. It helps build your immune system, and it's a win-win situation, guys. I like to get Ganoderma in my system when I'm training because it actually supercharges my brain function, and it helps me concentrate more while I'm training. This all amounts to a quicker recovery and a healthier body. I believe these products has helped me with my workouts, my recovery, and my health. And I personally believe these products would help you too.
My name is Billy Beck III, and I'm from Miami, Florida.
Fantastic. And what do you do for a living?
I'm a really awesome trainer.
Yeah. You tell us
and
about
speaker, author, all that stuff.
You tell us about the award that you got, Personal Trainer of...
Oh yeah, I won, I was voted the world's best personal trainer 2 times and personal trainer of the year, and then I was just elected for the Fitness Hall of Fame this year, which is interesting because I didn't even know there was a Fitness Hall of Fame, but apparently I'm in it.
Fantastic. So tell me, how long have you been drinking the Organo Gold black coffee for?
I've been drinking the Organo Gold black coffee for over a year now. I met Pete Cohen and he told me about it, and I have a lot of respect for him. And so if he said something, I was like, well, I'll check it out. But normally I would just be like, yeah, whatever, because people approach me a lot. And man, it's interesting because like it's the little things that you do every day that make a big difference over time. It's not like a shortcut. It's not a gimmick. It's something that's based off of science. And you know, you're already drinking coffee or tea every day. Why not make it a better choice? Because the first day you may not notice a big difference, but over time you notice a huge difference. Because like for me, sometimes I'll have regular coffee and I crash. Like I'm like, woo, you know, and then I'm down, and I'm like, I need more coffee, and it becomes this relentless cycle where instead of drinking coffee once a day, I'm having it 3, 4, 5 times a day, and I'm sure you can relate. It happens all the time. But with the Organo Gold, because it's not acidic, because of the ingredients in it, it gives you energy that's even keel. It doesn't give you like a crazy high. It gives you like a calm, centered focus, which allows you to be much more productive throughout the day, which I love.
And what about from exercise? Do you notice a difference if you have it before you work out, or?
Oh, so what I do with exercise, and a lot of my clients do this, and they've reported this, that they have better workouts and their heart rate doesn't go as high, they say, which I don't know if it's true or not because I measure it, but the perception is that it doesn't go as high. So to me, I think it may be not that the heart rate doesn't go high, but that they're receiving more of a psychological benefit of it maybe. But I'll take the Organo Gold coffee and I'll mix it with whey protein or with the other protein that Tal makes. And we have that pre-workout, so they wake up, pound that, you come in and crush the workout, and then you go about your day.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
So these are 2 of the original emperors of China. The heads are about 100 meters tall. And here they're in the park holding Ganoderma, which was reserved for the royal family many thousands of years ago. It's been called the 10,000-year mushroom, also the mushroom of immortality, because people can live better longer. These are all documented conditions that Ganoderma works against. Liver dysfunction, including chronic hepatitis, kidney dysfunction, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, number of forms of arthritis, insomnia, bronchitis, asthma, gastric ulcers, hardening of the arteries, low white blood cell count, meaning low immunity, diabetes, anorexia, and cancer, just to name a few. So just imagine if the drug company could have a drug that would do this, right? Wouldn't it be an overnight blockbuster? But you can't patent a natural molecule. So what does this herb exactly do? When we start looking at inflammation, the Time cover story calls inflammation the secret killer. All of us have some level of silent inflammation. Inflammation precedes repair, but there is a level where the inflammation becomes destructive. So they have a term in the literature called inflammaging. We know that one of the primary factors that age our cells, age our bodies, age our brains and everything in it is the inflammatory process. So it has implications for the brain, the immune system, the body, skin, sexual function, bone, and heart disease, all related to chronic inflammation. So they started looking at traditional Chinese medicines that had cardiovascular benefit, including Ganoderma. When they found that Ganoderma worked really well, what he said was the next step was to identify the active components in the traditional Chinese medicines responsible for producing nitric oxide. Nathan Bryan said this, he says, every time we took something out of the herb, it didn't work as well. So it wasn't something in the herb, it was the herb. So Ganoderma was the herb that increased nitric oxide. There's a synergy in nature that cannot be duplicated and cannot be isolated. Nature provides. It's got all the things that we need if we learn to use it wisely.